Be me. 25 years old, software engineer at a tech company. Living alone in an apartment downtown. Making decent money, have my life together. Only problem is I'm perpetually single. Not because I'm undateable. I'm just terrible at relationships and honestly prefer being alone most of the time. My parents don't understand this concept at all. Every phone call with my mom turns into an interrogation about my love life. When are you going to find a nice girl? Your cousin just got engaged. When are you settling down? Dad's not much better, always talking about how he was married by 24 and implying I'm behind schedule. They've been pestering me for 2 years about bringing someone home for Thanksgiving. This year they've gone full nuclear. Mom literally said, "If you don't bring someone home this year, we're setting you up with Sharon from church." Sharon is 38, has 3 kids, and collects porcelain dolls. Nothing against her, but that's not happening. Problem is Thanksgiving is in 3 weeks, and I have absolutely nobody to bring. I'm not dating anyone. Haven't been on a date in 8 months. Last relationship ended because she wanted to get married and I wanted to keep my freedom. So now I'm in the situation where I need a girlfriend in 3 weeks. Or face endless lectures and forced blind dates. Mentioned this to my coworker Austin during lunch one day. Austin is 26, the most chaotic person I know. Always has some insane story or scheme going on. Dude, just hire someone. What? Hire a fake girlfriend. There's literally services for this. People do it all the time. Sounds insane, but also desperate times call for desperate measures. Is that even a real thing? Bro, everything is a service now. You can rent friends, rent dates, rent someone to stand in line for you. There's got to be apps or websites for this. He pulls up his phone and starts Googling. Shows me this website called Rent a Date or some shit. It's exactly what it sounds like, people offering to be your +1 for events. See? Professional platonic date services. This is perfect for you. I'm skeptical, but also desperate. Go home that night and actually look into it. Website has a bunch of profiles, mostly women offering to be dates for weddings, parties, family events. Rates range from $200 to $500 depending on the length of the event. Thanksgiving weekend at my parents' house would be 2 days. Probably looking at around $800. Expensive, but honestly, it might be worth it to get my parents off my back for a year. Scroll through profiles for like an hour. Most of them look fake or sketchy as hell. Then I find one that seems legit. Profile name is Rachel, 24 years old, college graduate, works in marketing. Her bio says professional event companion, specializing in family gatherings. Excellent conversationalist, can adapt to any family dynamic. Has good reviews from previous clients, nothing sexual or weird, just people saying she was great at their cousin's wedding or company party. Photos look normal, not model hot, but attractive enough that my parents would believe I could date her. Decide fuck it, send her a message. Explain the situation, need someone to pretend to be my girlfriend for Thanksgiving weekend. Meet the parents. She'll play the role, nothing weird. She responds within an hour. Hi, thanks for reaching out. I've done several family holiday events and they're actually my favorite. Can we set up a call to discuss details? We schedule a video call for the next day. She looks exactly like her photos. Seems professional and friendly. So tell me about your family. What's the dynamic like? Explain that my parents are traditional. Been married 30 years, dad's a lawyer, mom's a teacher. They're not super conservative, but they have expectations about life milestones. Got it, so they want to see you with someone stable and mature, not just a party girl. Exactly. What's our cover story? How did we meet? Good question, haven't thought about that. We could say we met at work or through mutual friends. Work is good, easier to keep consistent. Let's say we met 6 months ago at a company mixer. Hit it off over shared interest in hiking and craft beer. She's done this before, clearly knows the drill. What are the rules? Any physical contact boundaries? I mean, we'd probably have to hold hands and stuff to sell it. Maybe a kiss on the cheek? That's fine. I'm comfortable with that. Just no making out or anything beyond PG-13. Obviously, yeah, I'm not trying to make this weird. We agree on $750 for the weekend, including travel to my parents' house, which is 3 hours away. I'll pick her up, we'll drive there Thursday afternoon, stay through Saturday morning, then drive back. She asked for a 50% deposit through the app. I send it, spend the next 2 weeks preparing. We exchange like 50 texts getting our story straight. She memorized details about her fake life that I'm supposed to know. Her favorite movie, The Princess Bride. her coffee order, oat milk latte, her fake job title, marketing coordinator. Practice conversations in my bathroom mirror like a psychopath. Austin thinks this is the funniest thing ever. Bro, you're really doing this. This is either genius or the stupidest thing you've ever done. Probably both. Wednesday before Thanksgiving, Rachel texts me. Quick question. My boyfriend wants to come with me this weekend. Would that be weird? I stare at this message for a solid minute. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I should explain. I have a boyfriend, Trevor. He knows what I do, and he's super supportive. Sometimes he comes along as like a friend or whatever if the client is okay with it. He'd stay in a hotel nearby, not at your parents' house. She just thought it might be fun for him to see the area. This is insane. Rachel, you're supposed to be my girlfriend. Why would your real boyfriend come? He'd just be around. Not at the dinner, just in town. I promise it won't affect the service. Every alarm in my head is going off. I don't think that's a good idea. Please? He's really chill, and I promise he won't interfere. I'll knock $100 off the price. I should say no. I absolutely should say no. But I already told my parents I'm bringing someone, and I don't have time to find anyone else. Fine. But he cannot under any circumstances show up at my parents' house. Deal. Thank you so much. You're the best. Immediately regret this decision. Thursday morning, I pick up Rachel from her apartment. She comes out with a suitcase and this dude, who I assume is Trevor. Trevor is exactly what you'd picture. 25 years old. Gym bro type. Wearing a tank top in November, has a man bun. Yo, you must be the client. I'm Trevor. He goes for a handshake that turns into a weird bro hug. Yeah, hey, so you're staying at a hotel, right? Yeah, man. Got a place like 10 minutes from your folks. Rachel showed me on the map. He's way too enthusiastic about this. Rachel throws her bag in my trunk. Thanks again for being cool about this. Trevor's been wanting to check out this area. 3-hour drive is awkward as hell. Trevor follows us in his own car. I can see him in my rearview mirror the whole time. Rachel's actually pretty easy to talk to. We go over the story again. She asks about my childhood, gets background info. So, what does your family know about me? I told them your name is Rachel, you're 24. We met at work 6 months ago and you're in marketing. That's it? Yeah, I kept it vague. Smart, easier to improvise. We arrive at my parents' house around 4 p.m. It's this nice suburban home, well-kept lawn. My dad's already got Thanksgiving decorations up. Trevor drives past and waves, continues to wherever his hotel is. Rachel takes a deep breath. Okay, showtime. Remember, we're in love. She grabs my hand and we walk to the front door. My mom opens it before we even knock. Oh, you're here. And you must be Rachel. Mom immediately pulls Rachel into a hug. It's so nice to finally meet you. Come in, come in. You must be tired from the drive. Dad's in the living room, stands up when we enter. Hey son, good to see you. Hugs me, then shakes Rachel's hand. Rachel, we've heard a lot about you. Lies, I barely told them anything. It's so nice to meet you both. Thank you so much for having me. Rachel's good at this, sounds genuine. We sit in the living room, Mom brings out cookies and coffee. Standard parent interrogation begins. So Rachel, tell us about yourself. What do you do? I work in marketing for a mid-sized tech firm, mostly digital campaigns and social media strategy. She's improvising details we never discussed, but it sounds believable. And how did you two meet? Actually, at a company mixer. I was there with some friends from a partner company, and we just started talking about hiking trails. Your son is so knowledgeable about nature. I was impressed. I don't know shit about nature, but okay. Parents are eating this up. Mom keeps looking at me with this proud smile. We survived the initial meeting. Rachel is killing it. Mom shows her to the guest room, which is right next to my old bedroom. You two will be in separate rooms, of course. Mom says it like it's obvious, but also with a slightly judgy tone that implies she thinks we're probably sleeping together anyway. Of course. Thank you so much. We unpack. I go to my old room. She's in the guest room. She texts me. Your parents are so sweet. This is going to be easy. I text back, you're doing great, thanks. Dinner that night is actually pleasant. Rachel tells funny stories, asks my parents questions about themselves, laughs at my dad's terrible jokes. She even insists on helping my mom with dishes. She's wonderful, Mom whispers to me in the kitchen. Yeah, she's great. I can tell she really cares about you. If only she knew. That night, I'm lying in my childhood bed. I'm staring at the glow-in-the-dark stars on my ceiling from when I was 12, thinking about how I'm paying someone $750 to lie to my parents. Hear my phone buzz. It's Rachel. Trevor wants to come by tomorrow, just for coffee in town. Is that cool? As long as he doesn't come to the house. Promise. Friday morning, Thanksgiving Day. Mom's up early cooking. I go downstairs to help. Rachel comes down looking naturally pretty in casual clothes. Morning. Can I help with anything? Mom puts her to work immediately. They're bonding over pie recipes. Dad and I watch football in the living room. She seems really special, he says during a commercial. Yeah, she is. You planning on marrying this one? Jesus Christ, Dad, it's been one day. We're taking it slow. Don't take it too slow. You're not getting any younger. Classic Dad. Just around 2 p.m., family starts arriving. My Aunt Carol and Uncle Frank, their kids who are younger than me. My other Aunt Lisa, who's single and always asking invasive questions. Everyone wants to meet Rachel. She handles it perfectly, remembers everyone's names, asks appropriate questions. Aunt Lisa corners her in the kitchen. I can hear them talking from the living room. So how serious are you two? Oh, pretty serious. He's really special. You thinking marriage? We've talked about it. We absolutely have not talked about it because we're not actually dating. Dinner is at 5 p.m., whole family around the table. Rachel sits next to me, occasionally touches my arm or hand, really selling it. Halfway through dinner, doorbell rings. Weird. Everyone who's supposed to be here is here. Dad gets up to answer it. I hear a male voice at the door. My stomach drops. Dad comes back looking confused. There's a young man at the door asking for Rachel. Rachel's face goes white. Oh, that's probably Trevor. Everyone looks at her. Trevor? My friend from college. I told him we were in the area and he lives nearby, so he wanted to say hi. This is a disaster. I get up. Rachel follows me to the door. It's Trevor standing there with a huge smile holding a pie. Hey guys, thought I'd stop by. Brought pumpkin pie. Trevor, what the hell are you doing here? I yell. I was bored at the hotel. Figured I'd meet your family. You can't be here. Rachel is panicking. Trevor, baby? This isn't a good time. My mom appears behind us. You baby. Oh shit. Trevor realizes his mistake. I meant buddy. I call all my friends baby. It's like a California thing. He's not from California. His license plate says Ohio. Mom looks at me, then at Rachel, then at Trevor. Would someone like to explain what's going on? We're standing in the doorway, Thanksgiving dinner getting cold, my entire family about to discover I hired a fake girlfriend. Rachel tries to salvage it. Trevor is my childhood friend. We grew up together. He's like a brother to me. Trevor, the absolute idiot, decides to help. Yeah. Me and Rachel go way back. Actually, we're dating. Dead silence. I'm sorry, you're what? My mom's voice could cut glass. Wait, no. I meant we were dating. In the past, not now. Now she's with your son. He's making it so much worse. I can see my dad's face turning red. Aunt Carol has appeared behind Mom, watching this unfold like it's a reality show. Rachel, is this your boyfriend? Mom asked directly. It's complicated. It's really not complicated. Are you dating my son or this person? Rachel looks at me, then at Trevor, then back at my mom. She's crying now. I'm so sorry. I'm not actually dating your son. He hired me. I'm a professional date. The sound of multiple family members gasping is almost funny. My mom turns to look at me. The disappointment in her eyes is devastating. You hired her? Mom, I can explain. You hired a fake girlfriend instead of just being honest with us? Dad steps forward. Everyone inside now. We're going to discuss this as a family. Trevor tries to leave. Oh no, you brought pie, you're staying, Dad says. This is the worst Thanksgiving of my entire life. We all sit in the living room, dinner abandoned. See, my extended family's watching like this is better than football. Start talking, Dad says. I explain everything, how they kept pressuring me, the threat of setting me up with Sharon, the website, hiring Rachel, and you thought lying was better than just telling us you're single, Mom asks. I didn't want to disappoint you. Well, you've certainly accomplished that anyway. Rachel is apologizing profusely. This is entirely my fault. I should never have let Trevor come. This is so unprofessional. Trevor is just sitting there eating pie, completely oblivious to the nuclear fallout happening. Aunt Lisa is loving this. I knew something was off. No one's that perfect. Thanks, Lisa. Very helpful. My younger cousin Amy, who's 18, is filming this on her phone. Amy, put that away, Uncle Frank yells. Argument continues for like an hour. Mom is hurt that I didn't trust them. Dad is disappointed in my dishonesty. Rachel is crying, apologizing, trying to give the deposit back. I don't want your money, Mom yells. I want my son to respect us enough to tell us the truth. Trevor finally speaks up. If it helps, I think your son seems like a good guy. Rachel said he was really respectful about the whole arrangement. Not helping Trevor, everyone yells simultaneously. Eventually, things calm down to a simmer instead of a boil. Mom sighs heavily. I think you and your friend should leave. Mom, no, I'm serious. I need time to process this. You can come back tomorrow to get your things. This is bad. Really bad. Rachel is already gathering her stuff. I drive her back to her apartment in painful silence. Trevor follows behind us again. She's still crying intermittently. I'm so sorry. This has never happened before. I'll refund everything. It's fine. It's not your fault. It kind of is, but also it's mostly my fault for lying in the first place. Drop her off, drive home to my apartment, get like 15 texts from family members. Aunt Carol. That was the most entertaining Thanksgiving we've ever had. Cousin Amy. Dude, that was insane. Aunt Lisa. You should try actually dating. It's less expensive. Ignore all of them. Austin calls me. Dude, your cousin posted about this on Instagram. It's not specific, but I know it's about you. Great, perfect, love that. So what happened? Explain the entire disaster. He's laughing his ass off. Bro, the boyfriend showed up. That's amazing. It's not amazing, it's a nightmare. It's kind of both. We talk for a while. He actually gives decent advice about apologizing to my parents. Saturday morning, I drive back to my parents' house to get my stuff and grovel. Only Mom is home. Dad went to play golf, probably needed to escape. She's doing dishes, doesn't look at me when I enter. Mom, I'm really sorry. I know you are. I should have just been honest from the start. Yes, you should have. Long silence. Why don't you date? She asks finally. I don't know. I'm just not good at it, and honestly, I like being alone most of the time. There's nothing wrong with that, being single is fine. Really? Because you've been telling me to find someone for 2 years. She actually looks guilty. You're right, I have been pushing, I just worry about you being lonely. I'm not lonely, I'm just solitary. There's a difference. We talk for like an hour. Does she really talk? Maybe the most honest conversation we've had in years. She admits she's been projecting her own timeline onto me, that she forgets not everyone wants the same things. I admit I should have communicated better instead of lying. We hug it out. For the record, even though she was fake, Rachel was lovely. You have good taste even when hiring people. Thanks, Mom. Pack up my stuff from my old room. Notice a piece of paper on the nightstand. It's from Rachel. Must have left it yesterday. Says, I'm really sorry about everything. If it helps, I think your family's great and you should appreciate them. Also, my cousin Sophie wanted me to give you her number. She thinks you're cute. She's real, not hired, promise. Rachel. There's a phone number written below. Stare at this note for a long moment. Pocket the note. Finish packing. Say goodbye to Mom. Drive home contemplating whether I should actually text this Sophie person. On one hand, it's weird that Rachel's cousin wants my number after the disaster. On the other hand, I'm single and apparently bad at meeting people normally. Spend the rest of the weekend debating it. Austin says that I should definitely text her. Dude, what do you have to lose at this point? Your dignity is already gone. Thanks, very encouraging. I'm serious. Maybe she's cool. Rachel seemed cool before the boyfriend showed up. Rachel was hired to seem cool. That was literally her job. Fair point, but her cousin isn't hired. She's just interested. Or she's part of some elaborate scam. You're paranoid. He's right. I'm definitely paranoid now. Sunday night, I'm lying in bed. Still haven't texted the number. Figure what the hell. Dear worst case, she's weird, and I never talk to her again. Type out a message. Hi, this is Rachel's client from the Thanksgiving disaster. She left me your number. I'm assuming you've heard the story. Stare at it for 5 minutes before hitting send. Response comes back in 2 minutes. OMG, yes. Rachel told me everything. I'm Sophie, by the way. That sounded like the most chaotic Thanksgiving ever. At least she has a sense of humor about it. That's one word for it. Your cousin mentioned you wanted my number? Yeah, I know this is super weird, but Rachel showed me your profile from the app before she met you, and I thought you seemed interesting. That's kind of a privacy violation? Probably, but also you're literally hiring strangers from the internet, so privacy might not be your main concern. Okay, she's got a point. Now, we text back and forth for like an hour. She's 23, works as a graphic designer, lives about 40 minutes from me. She's funny, self-deprecating, sends memes that are actually good. So just to be clear, you're not also a professional fake date, right? LOL, no. I have a real job and real relationships. Though TBH, after hearing Rachel's stories, it sounds kind of fun. It's really not, trust me. I believe you. She said your mom was pissed. Beyond pissed, I'm probably not invited to Christmas. Oof, yeah, that's rough. Family stuff is complicated. We end up talking until 1 a.m. She asks if I want to get coffee sometime. Just to be clear, as actual people, not a transaction. Yeah, I'd like that. We make plans for Tuesday evening. Hang up feeling weird about it, like I'm betraying my fake relationship or something. Monday at work, Austin won't shut up about it. So you're going out with the fake girlfriend's cousin. This is like a rom-com. It's one coffee, let's not plan the wedding. I'm just saying the universe works in mysterious ways. The universe made me hire a fake girlfriend who brought her boyfriend to Thanksgiving. I don't trust its judgment. Tuesday comes, I'm actually nervous. Haven't been on a real date in months, and the situation is already so weird. Meet Sophie at a coffee shop downtown. She looks different than I expected. Shoulder-length brown hair, nose ring, wearing band t-shirt and jeans. Definitely has her own style, not like Rachel's polished professional vibe. Hey, you must be the infamous Thanksgiving guy. That's me, professional family disappointer. We order coffee, find a table in the corner. Conversation flows naturally. She's easy to talk to. Tells me about her design work, shows me her portfolio on her phone. This is actually really good. Thanks. It pays the bills and I get to be creative, can't complain. Ask her about how much Rachel told her. Oh, everything. She felt so bad about the whole thing. Trevor is an idiot, by the way. She knows that. Why is she dating him? Honestly, I think she's scared of being alone, so she settles for guys who are just kind of there. That's depressing. Super depressing, but we all have our issues. She asks about why I hired Rachel in the first place. Explain the whole parent pressure situation. That makes sense, actually. Family expectations are brutal. My family's constantly asking when I'm going to settle down and have kids. Like, I'm 23. I barely remember to water my plants. Laugh at that. She's genuinely funny. We end up staying for 3 hours, closing down the coffee shop, walk her to her car. This was really fun, she says. Yeah, it was. Want to do it again? Definitely. And hey, I promise I won't bring my boyfriend. You have a boyfriend? She laughs. No, I was kidding. Making a joke about Rachel. Oh, right. Yeah, that was funny. I'm an idiot. She hugs me goodbye, drives off. Text her when I get home. Thanks for tonight. You're way cooler than your cousin. Her. Don't tell Rachel, but I agree. My face when I hired a fake girlfriend who brought her real boyfriend to meet my parents and then tried to set me up with her cousin. Beamy. 2 weeks after the Thanksgiving disaster, actually seeing Sophie regularly now. We've been on like 5 dates, each one better than the last. She's nothing like Rachel, way more genuine and weird in a good way. Talks about her obsession with obscure indie films and collecting vintage concert posters. Has strong opinions about font choices that I don't understand but find entertaining. Most importantly, she's actually interested in me as a person, not as a client. Friday night, we're at her apartment watching some experimental French film she insisted I'd love. I don't understand what's happening on screen, but I'm enjoying being here with her. Okay, be honest. You hate this, don't you? I don't hate it, I just have no idea what's happening. That's fair. It's pretty pretentious. I mostly just like looking at the cinematography. We end up turning it off and just talking instead. She tells me about her family. Turns out she and Rachel aren't super close despite being cousins. We're like different species. She's all professional and put together. I'm a disaster who eats cereal for dinner. You're eating cereal right now. Exactly, I'm consistent. She's sprawled on the couch in oversized hoodie and shorts, hair in a messy bun. It's the most relaxed I've felt around someone in years. Can I ask you something potentially weird? Always. Do you think it's strange that we met through this whole fake girlfriend thing? Oh, it's definitely strange, but also kind of perfect in a weird way. Like, and you were so desperate to please your parents that you hired someone. That's dedication to family expectations, even if it was misguided, I guess? And I think it's sweet that you cared that much, even if the execution was a disaster. Kiss her for the first time. She tastes like Lucky Charms and it's somehow perfect. Pull back, she's smiling. I've been waiting for you to do that for like 3 dates. Why didn't you just kiss me? Because I wanted to see if you had the guts after the whole fake girlfriend confidence destroyer. That's cruel, I know, but also effective. We spend the rest of the night making out on her couch like teenagers. Drive home at 2 a.m., feeling happy in a way I haven't felt in forever. Text Austin the next morning. I think I actually like this girl. Austin, dude, finally. You've been moping about being single for years. I haven't been moping. You literally hired a fake girlfriend. That's advanced moping. Can't argue with that. Things with Sophie progress quickly over the next month. We're basically together, haven't had the official talk, but it's implied. She meets Austin, they get along great, bond over roasting me. Austin, did he tell you about his glow-in-the-dark star phase? Those are still on my childhood ceiling. Sophie, that's actually adorable. I had glow-in-the-dark moon phases. Austin, you guys are perfect for each other. This is disgusting. 3 weeks in, Sophie asks about meeting my parents. We're at dinner. She brings it up casually. So have you talked to your parents since Thanksgiving? Yeah, things are better. Mom's forgiven me mostly. And Dad still makes disappointed faces. Do they know about me? I mentioned I'm seeing someone, kept it vague. Are you embarrassed of me? What? No, I just didn't want to jinx it. Or are you afraid I'll turn out to be another hired actress? She's joking, but there's a real question under it. Sophie, you're the most real person I've met in years. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just scared of screwing this up. You're not going to screw it up unless you hire a fake version of me to meet your parents. That joke's going to last forever, isn't it? Absolutely. It's too good. We decide I'll tell my parents about her properly. Maybe bring her to Christmas if things are still good. Call Mom that night. Hey, so I'm actually seeing someone for real this time? Is she real or are you paying her? Mom, I'm joking. Oh, tell me about her. Explain how we met. Leave out the Rachel connection at first. Wait, she's Rachel's cousin? Damn it. Yes, but it's not weird. It's a little weird. Okay, it's weird, but in a good way. She's nothing like Rachel. Mom is skeptical, but agrees to meet Sophie. If this is another scam, I'm disowning you. It's not a scam, I promise. Plan a casual lunch, just me, Sophie, and my parents, low stakes. Following Saturday, we meet at this restaurant halfway between their house and the city. Sophie is nervous, keeps adjusting her outfit in the car. What if they hate me? They won't hate you. Worst case, they're weird about the Rachel thing. That's not reassuring. You'll be fine. Just be yourself. We walk in. My parents are already seated. Mom sees us and her face goes through several emotions. We sit down. In an awkward silence, Dad breaks it. So you're Rachel's cousin? Yes, sir, but I promise I'm not here in a professional capacity. She's trying to joke. Mom doesn't laugh. How did you two actually meet? Sophie explains honestly how Rachel told her about the disaster, how she thought I seemed interesting, how we started talking. So you pursued him after hearing about his fake girlfriend scheme? That's an interesting choice. Mom's being ice cold. I mean, I thought it was kind of sweet in a misguided way. He clearly cares about your opinion. He clearly cares about lying to us. This is going badly. Dad tries to help. Honey, let's give them a chance. They seem to genuinely like each other. Mom sighs, looks at Sophie directly. Are you dating my son because you feel bad for him or because you actually like him? I like him because he's smart and funny and kind, even if he made a really stupid decision. And honestly, if he hadn't made that stupid decision, we wouldn't have met, so I'm kind of grateful for it. Mom's face softened slightly. You really like him? Yes, ma'am, I really do. Tension breaks a little. We order food. Lunch goes better after that. Sophie charms them with stories about her design work and her terrible cooking skills. I once burned boiling water. I don't know how. Dad laughs. Mom smiles. I relax. By the end, Mom is showing Sophie photos from my childhood. Oh my God, you were such a cute kid. What happened? Thanks, Sophie. Very cool. Parents like her, I can tell. In the parking lot after, Mom hugs Sophie. You're good for him. I can see that. Thank you. That means a lot. Drive home, Sophie is beaming. Your parents are great. Your mom is terrifying, but great. Yeah, she's protective. Sorry about the interrogation. It's fine. It means she cares. My parents would just be like, cool, whatever. We're stopped at a red light. She leans over and kisses me. I'm really happy right now. Me too. A few days later, get a text from unknown number. It's Rachel. Hey, Sophie told me you guys are together. I'm so happy for you. Sorry again about Thanksgiving. Debate whether to respond. Decide to be civil. Thanks, yeah, things are good. No hard feelings about the holiday. That's really nice of you. For what it's worth, Sophie is great and you guys are cute together. How's Trevor? We actually broke up. Turns out showing up to a client's family Thanksgiving was the last straw for me. Better late than never, I guess. Exactly. Anyway, I'm sure we'll run into each other at some point through Sophie. Just wanted to clear the air. Appreciate it. Good luck with everything. Show the text to Sophie later. Oh yeah, Rachel and Trevor broke up. She's been dramatic about it. Are you going to be weird if we run into her? Maybe a little. She did ruin Thanksgiving. To be fair, you hired her to lie to your parents. She just made it worse. Whose side are you on? Reality's side. She's right, as usual. December comes, Sophie and I are solid. Officially girlfriend/boyfriend now said, I love you 2 weeks ago. She said it first while we were building IKEA furniture. I love you. She, even though you're holding that piece upside down. I love you too, and this is the right way. It wasn't the right way. Christmas planning starts. Mom invites Sophie to family Christmas. If she's important to you, she should be there. Sophie is excited, but also nervous. What if your extended family judges me for the Rachel connection? They're going to judge you regardless. That's what family does. Not helping. Christmas Eve, we drive to my parents' house together. She brought homemade cookies that are slightly burnt. I tried. I swear I followed the recipe. They're perfect. Arrive at the house. It's decorated like a winter wonderland. Mom goes all out. Extended family's there. Aunt Carol, Uncle Frank, Aunt Lisa, Cousin Amy. Everyone stares when we walk in. Aunt Carol speaks first. Is this one real? Yes, Aunt Carol. This one is real. Can we check her ID to be sure? Sophie laughs, hands over her driver's license. Sophie Martinez, 23, graphic designer, real person. Aunt Lisa looks her up and down. You're much prettier than the fake one. Thank you, I think. Cousin Amy, who filmed the Thanksgiving disaster, is excited. Oh my God, you're the cousin! Rachel told me about you. You talked to Rachel? Yeah, we follow each other on Instagram. The whole Thanksgiving thing went semi-viral in our friend group. I want to die. Can you delete those videos? Already did. Mom made me. Thank God. Night goes surprisingly well. Family accepts Sophie. She fits in naturally, jokes with my cousins, helps in the kitchen, doesn't judge when Uncle Frank gets drunk and tries to explain cryptocurrency. We're sitting by the Christmas tree later, and everyone's doing their own thing. Sophie is wearing an ugly Christmas sweater with a cat on it. Your family is chaos, but I kind of love them. They're warming up to you. Aunt Lisa asked if we're getting married. What did you say? I said, ask me again in a year. Smooth. She leans her head on my shoulder. Thank you for bringing me into your weird family situation. Thank you for wanting to be part of it. We exchange presents. I got her a vintage concert poster from a band she loves. She got me a custom-designed poster of glow-in-the-dark stars with a funny caption, for your ceiling, or for our ceiling someday. Our ceiling? Too soon? No, not too soon. We kiss under the mistletoe. My family makes exaggerated gagging sounds. Later that night, in the car heading back to her place. So that went well. Better than Thanksgiving. The bar was underground, though. She's right, but still, it was good. Drop her off at her apartment. She invites me up. We spend the night together. First time we've done that. Wake up Christmas morning in her bed. She's already awake, scrolling her phone. Morning. Your cousin posted photos from last night. Show me. It's a group photo. Everyone looks happy. Sophie and I are in the center. Caption says, family is chaos and that's okay. That's actually sweet. Your family's growing on me. Stay in bed for a couple hours, just talking. She asks about my year, how different things are now. A year ago, I was single, lying to my parents, stuck in a routine. Now I have you. My parents know the truth. Everything's different. Crazy how one disaster can lead to something good. Are you calling me something good? I'm calling you the best thing. She kisses me. You're so cheesy. You love it. I do. Spend the rest of the holiday season together. New Year's Eve at a party with Austin. He's drunk by 10 p.m. Dude, you manifested this. You hired a fake girlfriend and ended up with a real one. That's not how manifesting works. Close enough. Sophie and Austin's girlfriend get along great. At midnight, Sophie kisses me while fireworks go off somewhere outside. New year, new us. I like current us. Me too, but we can be even better. First week of January, normal life resumes. Work, dates with Sophie, Occasional family dinners. One random Thursday, Sophie and I are at a restaurant downtown. Guess who walks in? Rachel and some new guy. We make eye contact. It's incredibly awkward. She walks over with the guy. Hey, wow, small world. Yeah, hey, Rachel. Sophie is cool about it. Hey, cousin. Who's this? This is James. James, this is my cousin Sophie and her boyfriend. James is tall, glasses, looks like he works in finance. Complete opposite of Trevor. Nice to meet you guys. Rachel's told me about the Thanksgiving thing. Sounds wild. Oh, great. She's sharing the story with new people. It was definitely memorable. Rachel looks genuinely happy. I'm so glad you guys worked out. When Sophie told me you were together, I thought it was so sweet. Yeah, thanks for the weird setup, I guess. My pleasure. Consider it my apology for the disaster. They leave to their table. I'm processing. That was weird, right? Sophie shrugs. A little. But she seems happy. James seems normal. More normal than Trevor. A rock is more normal than Trevor. Fair point. Rest of dinner, we joke about the absurdity of the whole situation. We should tell our kids about this someday. Kids? I mean, hypothetical future kids. If we have them, which is not a pressure thing. She's flustered, it's cute. I'd be okay with hypothetical future kids. Yeah? Yeah, with you? Definitely. She smiles that smile I love. Drive home feeling content. Life is weird and chaotic, but it's good. Text my mom when I get home. Things are good. Sophie's great. Thanks for giving us a chance. Mom. She's wonderful. Don't screw it up. I won't. Mom. Good, because I already told her embarrassing stories about you and she stayed. That's love. What stories? Ask her. Text Sophie. What did my mom tell you? Nothing too bad, just about your Pokemon phase at age 15. I'm gonna kill my mother. It was endearing. You had a Pikachu backpack. I hate everything. You love me, though. Yeah, I do. Good. Now go to sleep. You have work tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. Lie in bed thinking about the past few months. Started with the worst idea ever, hiring a fake girlfriend, ended with an actual real relationship with someone amazing. Austin was right. Universe works in mysterious ways. Still not telling him that, though. That feeling when you hire a fake girlfriend who brings her real boyfriend to Thanksgiving dinner, but then her cousin becomes your actual girlfriend and your life somehow gets better. Be me. 6 months into dating Sophie, things are better than I could have imagined. We've settled into this comfortable rhythm where we see each other 4 to 5 times a week. She basically lives at my place half the time. Her stuff is everywhere. Found her vintage concert posters on my walls, her weird art books on my coffee table. My apartment looks lived in for the first time ever. It's March now. Parents have fully accepted Sophie into the family. Mom texts her directly sometimes, sends recipes Sophie will never successfully make. Dad invited her to his firm's golf tournament. She's terrible at golf, but he thinks it's funny. We're at my place on a Saturday morning. She's attempting to make pancakes. These look like sad blobs. They're rustic. That's a nice way of saying deformed. We eat the sad blob pancakes anyway, as they taste fine even if they look like modern art. My phone rings. It's Austin. Yo, you busy tonight? Not really. Why? Company party. I'm allowed a +1. Bring Sophie. I don't know if she wants to hang out with my coworkers. Sophie yells from across the room. I'll go. Free food. She's in. Perfect. It's at that rooftop bar downtown, 7 p.m. open bar. Hang up. Sophie is already planning her outfit. This is exciting. I get to meet more of your people. My people are weird. Your people hired fake girlfriends, I'm aware. Still not living that down. That evening we show up at the party. It's fancy, city views, craft cocktails. Austin immediately introduces Sophie to everyone. This is Sophie. She's the real girlfriend, not hired. Austin, you promised not to tell that story. I promised no such thing. Sophie handles it gracefully. Yes, I'm the upgrade model. Comes with actual feelings. Everyone laughs. I die inside. We mingle. Sophie charms my coworkers. Meets my boss, Mr. Peterson, who's actually pretty cool. Your boyfriend's one of our best developers. Don't tell him that. His ego is already too big. Mr. Peterson laughs. I like her. Keep this one. Planning on it. Later we're on the balcony, Sophie looking at the city lights. I love how everything worked out. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, if you hadn't hired Rachel, we never would have met. Sometimes I think about that, how random it was. Not random fate, You believe in fate? I believe in weird circumstances leading to good things. She leans against me. I'm glad your Thanksgiving was a disaster. That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear. We stay out there for a while, just enjoying the moment. Inside, Austin is drunk and telling embarrassing stories about me to Sophie. And then in college, he tried to... Austin, buddy, maybe time to cut you off. I'm fine, I'm sure. I'm just building the legend. Sophie is eating this up. Please continue. No, please don't. He continues anyway. Tells the story about how I got locked out of my dorm room in my underwear freshman year. Why were you outside in your underwear? Fire alarm. I panicked. That's adorable. It was humiliating. Later we Uber home, both slightly drunk, happy. Sophie is singing off-key to radio songs. You're a terrible singer. You're a terrible dancer. I never said I was a dancer. Good, because I've seen you at parties. Get home. Collapse on the couch. She's scrolling through Instagram, suddenly stops. Oh, Rachel got engaged. What, to finance guy? Yeah, look. Shows me the post, Rachel and James, engagement ring, beach sunset, very aesthetic. Caption says, when you know, you know. That was fast. They've been dating like 4 months. Some people just know. She says it while looking at me. Are you hinting at something? Maybe. Sophie, we've been together 6 months. I know. I'm not saying now. I'm just saying eventually. Eventually sounds good. She snuggles into me. Good, because you're stuck with me. Could be worse. She smacks my arm. A few weeks later, Dad calls me. Hey, son, got a question for you. What's up? Your mom and I are planning a 30th anniversary party. I just wanted to make sure you and Sophie could come. Of course. When is it? June 15th, Saturday evening. We're renting out a venue. We'll be there. Great. And hey, I was thinking, would Sophie be comfortable if we invited Rachel? Wait, what? Rachel? Why? Your mom bumped into her at the grocery store. They actually had a nice chat. Rachel wants to apologize in person to the whole family. This is insane. Did Mom agree to this? Yeah, she thinks it would be good closure. Plus, Sophie and Rachel are family. Might as well get everyone together. I'll ask Sophie. Hang up. Sophie is working on her laptop. Your parents want to invite Rachel to their anniversary party. She looks up. Rachel? My cousin Rachel? Fake girlfriend Rachel? That's the one. Why? Explain the situation. Do you want her there? I mean, it might be weird, but also it would be funny. How is it funny? Because the girl you hired to fake date, you would be at your parents' anniversary party watching you with your real girlfriend who is her cousin. That's not funny, that's a sitcom plot. Exactly. It's hilarious. She's right, it is kind of funny in an absurd way. Okay, I'll tell my dad she can come. Next few months fly by, work is good, relationship is great. Sophie and I are talking about getting a place together eventually. Not right now, but maybe in a few months? Yeah, I'd like that. We need to make sure it has good natural light for my work and a decent kitchen so you can continue to destroy food. Hey, I'm getting better. She's not, but I appreciate the effort. June comes, anniversary party is this weekend. Sophie is nervous about seeing Rachel. What if it's awkward? It's definitely going to be awkward. Not helping. We'll be fine. We'll stick together. It'll be a funny story later. Saturday arrives. Party is at this nice event space. My parents went all out. 30 years together, that's actually impressive. We arrive early to help set up. Mom hugs Sophie. Thank you for coming early. Can you help with the flowers? Of course. They disappear to do decoration stuff. Dad pulls me aside. So Rachel's coming with her fiancé. I know. Are you okay with that? Dad, I hired her for 1 weekend. I'm not emotionally attached. Good. Just wanted to make sure. Guests start arriving, extended family, parents, friends, co-workers. Aunt Carol and Uncle Frank, Aunt Lisa, Cousin Amy, who's now 19 and in college. Amy immediately finds Sophie. I'm so glad you're here. This is way better than last time when I filmed the disaster. Exactly. This time everyone is actually happy. Rachel arrives with James. They look good together, happy. She spots me and Sophie, walks over. Hey guys, thank you for being cool about me being here. Sophie hugs her. Of course. You're family. And hey, we should all be thanking you. If it wasn't for the disaster, these two wouldn't exist. Rachel laughs. I prefer to think of it as an unconventional matchmaking service. James shakes my hand. I've heard the story like 50 times. It's legendary. Glad my humiliation is entertaining. It really is. Party gets going, music, dancing, speeches. Dad gives a speech about 30 years with Mom, how marriages work but worth it. And to all you young couples here, I'll learn from our mistakes and celebrate the good times. He's looking at me and Sophie when he says it. Later, I'm at the bar getting drinks when Trevor shows up. Trevor, Rachel's ex, the catalyst for the whole Thanksgiving disaster. Yo, what's up, man? Trevor, what are you doing here? Rachel invited me. We're friends now. I'm dating her friend Kayla. Points to a girl across the room. You're friends with Rachel? Yeah, man, no hard feelings. We realized we weren't compatible. But the business arrangement brought us closer as friends. This man has the emotional intelligence of a golden retriever. That's, great, I guess? Yeah. And dude, congrats on the real girlfriend. Sophie's cool. Thanks. Way better than the fake thing. Real connections matter. The irony of Trevor saying this is not lost on me. Sophie appears, or saves me from this conversation. Hey babe, your mom wants us for photos. Saved by the bell. We do family photos, me and Sophie with my parents. Extended family photos, everyone gathered together. Photographer asks everyone to smile. Aunt Lisa yells, make sure it's real smiles, not fake like last time. Everyone laughs except me. Aunt Lisa, I'm begging you. What? It's funny. After photos, Sophie and I are sitting at our table. Rachel and James are at the next table over with Trevor and Kayla. It's the most bizarre seating arrangement. This is so weird, Sophie whispers. Which part? All of it. Your fake ex, her real ex, her new fiancé, and us. It's like a relationship flowchart. Austin shows up with his girlfriend. Dude, I heard Trevor is here. Yeah, but it's a whole thing. This party is better than your Thanksgiving. That's not a high bar. Dancing starts. Sophie drags me to the floor. We're terrible dancers, but we don't care. My parents dance next to us. They're surprisingly good. 30 years and they still got it. Goals? You thinking long term? With you? Always. She kisses me in the middle of the dance floor. Aunt Carol yells, now that's a real kiss. We laugh, keep dancing. Later in the night, things are winding down. Rachel approaches us one more time. Hey, I just wanted to say, I'm really sorry about Thanksgiving. I know I apologized before, but I mean it. I was unprofessional. It's okay, honestly, everything worked out. Sophie agrees. If anything, we should thank you. You introduced us, even if it was by accident. Rachel smiles. I'm glad something good came from my disaster. And hey, you found James, so it worked out for you too. True, universe works in mysterious ways. We actually hug it out, closure achieved. James pulls her away for more dancing. Trevor stumbles over, clearly drunk. Group hug, throws his arms around me and Sophie. You guys are the best. Love you, man. Trevor, you barely know me. Doesn't matter. We're all connected. It's beautiful. Kayla retrieves him. Sorry, he's emotional when he drinks. We noticed. Party ends around midnight. Everyone's saying goodbye. Parents thank us for coming, for helping, for being together. Mom hugs Sophie extra long. You're part of this family now. You know that, right? I'd be honored. Dad shakes my hand. You did good, son. She's a keeper. I know. Drive home. Sophie is half asleep in the passenger seat. That was a good night. Yeah, it was. Your family is chaos, but I love them. They love you too. Good, because I'm not going anywhere. Get home, both exhausted, fall into bed. She's already asleep. I'm watching her. Thinking about how a year ago I was hiring a fake girlfriend. Now I have a real one who fits into my life perfectly. My phone buzzes. Text from Mom. Thank you for tonight, and thank you for finding someone real. Text back. Thanks for giving us a chance after the disaster. Mom. Sometimes disasters lead to the best things. She's right. A few months later, August now, Sophie and I have moved in together. Small apartment, but it's ours. Her weird art stuff everywhere, my organized systems disrupted. It's perfect chaos. We're having dinner one night, takeout because neither of us can cook. I was thinking about something. Dangerous! She throws a fortune cookie at me. Rude! But seriously, we should have a party. Like a housewarming? Yeah, invite your parents, my parents, our friends. And Rachel, she thinks about it. Actually, yeah, why not? She's family and we're past the weirdness. Should we invite Trevor? Absolutely not. There's a limit. Fair enough. We plan the party for next month, September. Send out invitations. Everyone RSVPs. Yes. Day of the party. Apartment is clean for the first time since we moved in. Sophie stress-baked cookies. They're only slightly burnt this time. Progress. I'll take it. People start arriving. Parents, friends, coworkers, Rachel and James. Austin is the first to arrive. Dude, you guys got a place together. Doris, this is adult shit. We're 25 and 23. We are adults. Speak for yourself. Party is actually fun. Everyone mixing well. My mom and Sophie's mom are talking about recipes. Our dads are discussing sports. Rachel is showing people her engagement ring. Austin is telling embarrassing stories about me to anyone who will listen. Normal, happy chaos. Later, Sophie and I are in the kitchen refilling snacks. This is nice? Yeah, it is. Everyone we care about all in one place. No disasters, no fake girlfriends, just real life. I'll drink to that. We toast with cheap wine. Cousin Amy approaches with her phone. Can I get a photo of you guys for the family album? Only if you promise not to post it during a disaster. Promise. She takes the photo, shows us. We look happy, genuinely happy. This is going to be a great memory. She's right. Party winds down around 11 p.m., everyone leaving, saying goodbye. Rachel and James are last to leave. Thanks for inviting us. And hey, sorry again about... Rachel, we're good. Stop apologizing. Okay, but seriously, you guys are great together. You too. They leave, finally alone. Sophie and I collapse on the couch. That was exhausting, but good. Very good. We sit in comfortable silence. I fear, hey, can I ask you something? Always. Do you ever think about what would have happened if Thanksgiving went well? Like if Rachel's boyfriend didn't show up? Yeah, think about it honestly. Probably nothing. I would have paid her, she would have left. I'd still be single, and we never would have met. Exactly. So you're saying Trevor ruining everything was actually perfect? In the most chaotic way possible, yes. She laughs. Life is weird. The weirdest. But I'm glad it's weird with you. Me too. We fall asleep on the couch, TV still on, surrounded by party decorations. Wake up at 3 a.m., move to actual bed. She's mumbling about burnt cookies in her sleep. Smile, close my eyes. Year ago, I was alone, lying to my parents, hiring strangers. Now I have a partner, an honest relationship with my family, a real life, all because one Thanksgiving went spectacularly wrong. Sometimes the worst plans lead to the best outcomes. A few months later, it's Thanksgiving again. Full circle moment. We're hosting at our apartment this year. My parents, Sophie's parents, Austin, and his girlfriend. Small group, intimate. I'm attempting to help cook, mostly just getting in the way. Sophie is stress managing everything. Can you check the turkey? How do I check the turkey? With the thermometer. Where's the thermometer? In the turkey. This is chaos, but it's our chaos. Everyone arrives. Dinner is actually good despite our cooking skills. We're sitting around the table, everyone talking, laughing. Dad raises his glass. I'd like to propose a toast. Everyone gets quiet. Last year, my son made what I thought was the worst decision of his life. Hiring a fake girlfriend to trick us. Everyone laughs. I groan. But that terrible decision led to all of this. Led him to Sophie. Led to honesty. Led to growth. So here's to bad decisions that work out. We all toast, clinking glasses, and here's to next year. Hopefully with fewer hired actors. Dad? I'm kidding. Mostly. After dinner, Sophie and I are doing dishes. Your dad's right, you know. About what? Bad decisions working out. I made a lot of bad decisions. But they led you here. To doing dishes. She splashes me with soap water. To us, dummy. Oh, right. Yeah, much better. We finish cleaning up, join everyone in the living room. Austin is telling the story of the Thanksgiving disaster to Sophie's parents, who haven't heard the full version. And then the boyfriend shows up with a pie. No way! Yes, best Thanksgiving ever. For you, maybe. Everyone's laughing, even me this time. It's funny now, the absurdity of it all. Later that night, everyone gone, apartment quiet. Sophie and I on the couch with leftovers. This was a good Thanksgiving. Way better than last year. That's a low bar. True, but still, she leans into me. Thanks for being weird with me. Thanks for seeing past the fake girlfriend disaster. Thanks for being real. Always. We sit there, comfortable silence, leftovers forgotten. My phone buzzes, text from Mom. Thank you for a wonderful evening. Sophie is the best thing that happened to you. Don't screw it up. Show Sophie. She laughs. Your mom is intense. She loves you. I love her too. I love all of this. Me too. Clean up the rest of the apartment, get ready for bed. Lying there, Sophie already asleep next to me. Think about the journey from last Thanksgiving to this one. From fake girlfriend disaster to real relationship. From lying to my parents to having honest relationships. From being alone to having a partner. All because I made the stupidest decision of my life. Austin texts, yo, just got home, great night. You really turned your life around. Text back, thanks, man. Couldn't have done it without your terrible advice. Austin, my advice was excellent. I told you to hire someone. And look how that turned out. Austin, exactly, perfectly, you're welcome. He's annoying, but he's right. Put my phone down, close my eyes. Sophie rolls over, throws her arm across me. Love you, she mumbles, half asleep. Love you too. Drift off thinking about how life is unpredictable. How sometimes you have to fail spectacularly to succeed. How the worst Thanksgiving of my life led to the best year. That feeling when you hired a fake girlfriend who brought her real boyfriend to meet your parents, and somehow that disaster led to you dating her cousin and finding actual happiness.
$750 for a lie I thought would set me free. Diamond lies and borrowed time. Had a stranger made of mine. She arrived with perfect smile. Trevor followed all the while. Thanksgiving table, family eyes. Mom discovered all my lies. Pumpkin pie and broken trust. Love for sale turned into dust.